Hi, this is video log number 3 in the project. Today's question is about the subject that the 6th grade is going to work with. Now we've decided to work with the question about digestion and about recycling. So my task today is to make some sort of link, conceptual link between recycling and digestion. So this is a kind of map about the problem. Now with the teacher of 6th grade, we've decided to divide the class into 4 groups, right? And we wanted to cut out digestion in 4 parts. So we've decided to work with the mouth as one part, and stomach as a second part, and then the whole intestine part as a third part. But we are 4 groups, so we need a 4th part. So Betty, the teacher, suggested we start by what's happening before we eat. So the first group, one group is going to work with this level. A second group is going to work with what happens in the mouth. A third one is going to work with the stomach, and a 4th one with the bowels. So let's say that we have some food stuff. We are going to build a piece of food out here. We put some ingredients. This is one ingredient, this is another ingredient, and this is a third ingredient. No, this color. Anyway, so this food is going to be transported into the mouth. What happens in the mouth now, and what happens in the stomach, and so on. So that's the working question for today. Now, part of it. Another part is about how to make a link with the recycling. Now, we want to work with different materials and how we can use them to build instruments. That's the idea for now. So how can we make a link between the different materials like glass and paper and metal, and connect it with one of the parts of the body? Okay. So is there a link between metal and the stomach, or paper and this process, and so on, right? Which links can we make? Is it arbitrary, or do we have any kind of criteria to choose from? Yep, that's today's working question, and I'll work on it and find a solution. Okay, it's time for a conclusion for today's work. The first thing I did was to check out the Copenhagen recycling system. What are they recycling, right? And this is the basic map of our problem. It's a mind map. I've used the tool called Mindomo. And these are the 2 elements, right? Digestion, recycling. So recycling, the basic materials that are recycled are plastic, glass, metal, paper, and cardboard, right? So these are the ones that I want to use. There are also electronics and so on, but they are composed of different materials. So these are the basic materials that are recycled in Copenhagen. Now this is the lineup of the different groups of the class, right? Within digestion, we have a team working on preparation, that is what happens to food before entering the digestive system. We have a group dealing with the mouth, we have a group dealing with the stomach, and a last group dealing with the bowels. Now I wanted to try and find a link between these 4 groups and the basic materials that are being recycled. And of course there are no links, so we have to think out of the box. And I tried to look at it from this different perspective. One would be the sound of the different parts. Now, so I was thinking about what are the sounds coming from preparation. This is, you are cutting food, you're cooking it, and so on. What is coming from the mouth? You're chewing on it. There's spit involved, and what's happening in the stomach? There are some liquids and so on. And in the bowels, well, there is air in the bowels, right? So I also looked at what are the processes happening in these different parts. And this mind map is going to be part of the of our development of the different aspects of the project as well. Now, so preparation, what includes? Knives and plates and cans, and it also includes waste food. So I concluded metal is the right material to combine with the preparation. So the team that is working with the preparation of food will have metal as their material. So, and the stomach, I thought about the stomach and the sounds in the stomach, and something about liquids and something about air and so on. So I thought, well, I think glass is the right material. And for the bowels, well, you have air in the bowels, and when you use paper, you can use paper to make some airy sounds. Which leaves us with the mouth and plastic. And I don't really have any legitimate reason to combine these two, but you could say that hard plastic and teeth have some elements in common. Anyway, so these were the decisions for today, and now the class is going to work in these 4 groups with these 4 materials and these 4 parts of digestion. So that was the arbitrary link between digestion and recycling. Thank you for now, and we'll be back.